Okay, then.
Folks don't judge mine.
You know you wrong.
I'm out here like a science project in this bitch.
I'm like down there.
Facts and cap. Facts and cap. Facts and cap.
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? Y'all get on in here, man. Get on in here, man. Get on in here. Y'all know what it is. Yeah. Man, let's see what we got going on, man. Let's get on here. Let me send out a text. You know, you gotta remind Negroes. You gotta remind them. You know what I'm saying? What it's been, about 3 weeks, 2 weeks?
Nigga, we all take PTO.
Everybody take PTO, boy.
I flew back just to do the podcast, man.
Nigga flew in for the podcast.
What you in? What Drake said? A 767? A 767?
You said, what's the difference?
What's the difference?
You sometimes do first class.
You fly on occasions.
You fly on occasions.
I must say, Drake, that was a good one.
I feel like I just did the Houston, Atlanta, Vegas for real.
Yeah, pretty much. Right.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, Miami, man. Isn't that what they call it? Skyami? That's what they call it now?
Skyami.
It was in Skyami.
I'm out here in Skyami.
We almost ended up in Fort Myers. Oh my God, bro. I'm never flying Spirit again in my life. I swear to God. Not Spirit, not Frontier. I done learned my lesson. You feel me? Anytime if I ever get on there and something happen again, that's on me. That's how I look at it. And shout out to Skyami though, man. Shout out to Miami. Shout out to PP in Miami.
PP.
Shout out to the PP.
If y'all want a private event, man, y'all just let me know. Hit me.
Call my nigga the MVP.
Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out my boy Javier, man, for telling us about the PP, man. Shout out my boy, man.
Nah, he told us about somewhere else. We found
I thought
PP.
you said that was the same spot.
It is, but it just sounds better than spot. We give the other nigga shout out for my shit.
That nigga what? All the credit. Nigga. My boo.
You went in there and you handled the reservations for sure. I give you that for sure. But you know.
Nah, go ahead and get that man.
I gotta get him in his props, man. He told us about the PP. You know what I'm saying? PP. Yeah, we talking about a lot today, man. We talking about Fat D.
Hey.
Oh.
Yo.
For all the dogs, man. What you talking about? That's what they call him. That's what the streets calling him.
I heard that's what you was calling him.
That's right.
Bro,
What streets you from?
I got it from the internet.
Chris outside.
We got Leroy in the building.
What
We
up,
about to get started.
Everybody back, bro. We had one vacation. Motherfuckers show up to work. See, can we do it 2 weeks in a row?
No, give me a second, bro.
What's up, long head?
Hey, yo.
You heard me, long? Got long leg. Long time no see.
Hey,
I
long
thought you
legs.
about to be like, let's keep it that way. Where we at, man? I'm sitting in the middle. I guess I'll sit in the middle, man.
Riding bitch.
Guess I'll ride bitch today.
What did you say, high school? You ain't got no rank?
Ain't got no rank, man. Smash in the middle.
That shit used to annoy me, bro. Niggas have to be fighting over the seat.
Yeah,
The
nigga,
nigga wouldn't care until somebody say, you gonna let that nigga just take your...
Nah, I remember Yaya and Shy used to fucking slap box for the fucking.
They stopped that slap boxing once we got shot at. You know what I'm saying? One time we got shot at. Them niggas was outside the car slap boxing. They learned their lesson then.
That nigga hopped in that car so damn quick. They didn't give a damn who the fuck was looking.
Man, that shit was crazy, man. That something was crazy. 2010 something was crazy. Let me check the chat, man. Courtney, sounds like we got the whole squad today. Welcome to the show, Kazadi. Man, hurry up and show y'all faces. Niggas don't want to keep hearing background noise. Shout out to Courtney for being here. Shut it up.
Stupid fool.
Jarrell, what's happening?
Stupid fool. Y'all stupid.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Stupid fool. He said he did what the who? Heard it, seen it, probably wasn't true. He said we said wasn't going. Got these people acting like they knowing. Facts of cats, we going back to back, and nigga all be capped if we ain't got the facts. I mean, he said he did what the who? Heard it, seen it, probably wasn't true. He said we said wasn't going. Got these people acting like they knowing. Facts of cats, we going back to back, and nigga all be capped if we ain't got the facts. I mean, I'm in the soul. Hey, come get your nigga, man, come get your boy. He like to jump to conclusions, he jump to illusion. He stupid, the goofy little boy, throwing his feelings and shit on.
Hey, I need y'all to do a sound check for me. I got the third mic on. We ain't used it in a while, so if y'all hear an echo or something, I need y'all to let me know. Courtney, since you so attentive, you need to let me know what the sound like. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down.
This is facts and cap, just three niggas with a plan, trying to make them understand. Music, sports, life, and news like an anchor man. Different views, so don't take it personal if you can. It's only an opinion, a perspective of some man. Coming live from the south, Kazadi, Justin, and Brandon in the house. So get ready for the real, it was never for the cloud. This is facts and cap, so you know what we about. Ayy, facts and cap, so you know what we about. Ayy, so you know what we about. This is facts and cap, so you know what we about. Yeah, so you know what we about. The queen is a wizard, you think you official, we know that you not. Hop on the mic and discuss every issue, might take a few shots. Kick back and relax, don't overreact, it's only your thoughts. Tell me is it facts, or maybe it's cat, we never gon' stop.
Oh shit. Yeah, Bass and Cat Podcast, episode 146. This episode brought to you by Leroy, aka my money tighter than Virgin. Twist!
You see me.
You see me too. I feel you, my boy.
What we said, motherfucking episode 146.
146, man.
Damn.
First of all, happy belated to my boy Kazadi. You know what I mean? That boy having a hell of a month, man.
Is this the last episode?
Kazadi's last party. It seems like the party is still ended.
Is this the last one? Or you doing one next week, man?
I don't know. We might.
Oh, you retired?
No.
For a marriage.
Countdown to lockdown.
That nigga tried to change his name.
First of all,
Got last party for
my
real.
boy just hit 33.
Yes, sir.
So let's get started, man. You know what I'm saying? We went to Skyami. You know what I'm saying? We had a very blessed time. Very good time.
It was fun, man. Kicking it with friends.
It felt like, this is the first time I felt like I was in like a reality show. Shout out to Dave Alexander. 12 people.
We had different characters there, man. You know, fam, different mix. It worked out. It was a good trip, you know.
Fact.
Like, it wasn't like, for being as old as we is, like, you know, nigga waking up with aches and shit like that. So it was fun though, man. Like, I appreciate y'all, man. I had fun.
Yeah, then, you know, wedding next week.
Yeah, man.
Wedding next week, my boy.
Yeah, 1 week away.
Hey, y'all, what's the percentage that Kazadi cries? during the wedding? What do y'all think?
About 85%.
Sheesh.
85?
Put some money on that?
Yeah.
Sound like a good
My
little
boy gonna be over there with the sniffles, man.
He's gonna cry.
Over under 2 sniffles?
I got 100% he gonna cry at the reception.
I got some Charmin waiting on
When
him.
He gonna cry at the reception?
When he got that mic in his hand and he talking to everybody.
He gonna
That's
choke.
when he gonna
he
cry.
drunk. Well, you know he gonna have his arm around niggas and
We got
a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have that bounty paper picker up waiting on him, bro. You know, we crying and shit. We gonna wait. I can't wait to see this, man.
I give it a 35% chance.
That sounds a little bit
35.
better. I like them odds.
Damn.
35.
I like them odds, man.
What you think, Chris? Damn.
Mama crying, sister crying.
Then he gonna cry.
So you saying 100%?
It's gonna be a domino effect, bro. He gonna look and see his people crying, so he gonna cry too.
I remember everybody was here for my announcements. I seen some tears in the gallery. Yeah, I wasn't my house. I see a couple tears.
Yeah, I was
I mean,
looking
shit.
at that video the other day.
It was all the women. They emotional ass.
Hey, bro, she was you remember she was hiding the pregnancy then too, so she was a little emotional.
Oh,
You are hiding your child. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we deep in here, man. You know, we got the whole squad in the building today. You know what I'm saying? A lot to talk about. We ain't been here in a couple weeks. So you already know what we got to pop this off with. You know what I'm saying? Drake dropped last week.
Who?
Drake. He dropped last
Forgot
week.
about it already.
He on pace to sell 420,000, I think, first week. Like 420 to 450, something like that.
Y'all remember y'all guesstimations?
I think I might have said right at 450. I said 425 to 450, I think.
I think I was close to the 475 after the bundle.
I think I said the lowest he will do is 3 something. The highest he'll do probably like 5 because it wasn't as much hype. So I think I said around 4 something too.
Yeah, pretty much. Typical Drake sale. So we're gonna talk about this piece by piece. So first, let's talk about the album review. Like what did y'all think of the album? A lot of people
Mixed reviews.
are giving it flack. We'll get into Joe Budden after this. But a lot of people are saying that it's mid. Some people love it. A lot of people hate it. So I was anxious to see, what do y'all think about the album?
So like me, my Drake takes usually go like this. They don't age well. I usually be like, it's okay, and then like a year later, like, yo, this shit's fucking amazing.
That's me during the week.
That's always how I'm with Drake. Except Nothing Was the Same was the only one where I was like, nah, this is good from jump. But like Take Care, Views, they always age well. Like I hated what's the shit he did after Views? That Caribbean
Reading
shit.
this? Is you reading this?
No, before that. More Life. Like I hated More Life. When I say I hate, I thought that shit was like how people talk about this album. That's how I was talking about More Life.
I hated the beginning of More Life.
But More Life is fire to me now.
It
Beginning to end.
middle to the end.
But this album, I'll just say it was hard to get through the beginning. I listened to it again in the car. The production sounds better, but the songs just
Sound like some throwaway track.
it just sound like throwaway shit. It sound like I'm jumping ahead a bit. How Joe Budden talked about Views the first time, uninspired. It kind of just sounded like it was some shit to say. Like, of course it's Drake. He gonna have some catchy lines here and there. He's always gonna have a hit, but it didn't. This ain't no Tuscan Leather. This ain't no what's the intro from If You're Reading This Too Late? It ain't that. It didn't have ain't no Jada. It didn't have that feel like an album. It just felt like a whole bunch of songs together. It felt like a mixtape.
Okay.
It felt like a mixtape. But it's definitely the second half is better. But I've learned that a year from now I'm gonna be like, no, this album crazy. It just happens like that with Drake. I don't know
Now
how
you're gonna be like, I get it.
it just happens like that. So
I'm fucking with it.
that's my disclaimer.
I don't think it's terrible, but it's not something I'm gonna go back to. Like it may be 1 or 2 songs I just go back to, but I was disappointed. I thought he was gonna stay the summer.
I just feel like he just dropped it just to drop something, put something else out there until he handle
But
whatever.
I mean,
got
he
going
was
on.
on tour recording this whole thing, so I mean, I think he could have just waited till he had time to actually sit down and.
But that song with SZA is hard though. I like that shit.
I got a question after Justin.
The one without Sexy Red.
Slime it out.
Yeah.
Slime You Out. It sounds even better with the album.
It does.
And
it
then
does. It does sound better.
The one with Sexy Red, I can't wait till I'm in the right establishment and I hear that song.
Amazing song.
It sounds like it's gonna bring out.
Sexy Red carried the song with Drake and SZA. That's crazy.
It is sad. Like it's hard to get to that point. It's, like maybe just the order of the tracks. Because the beginning is just like the first 4 tracks. I'm just like,
I ain't gonna lie. The intro, the first song is hard to me.
I don't mind the intro. It's like 2, 3, and 4.
So y'all tell me if y'all. Well, what was you about to say?
2.
That
Oh,
what you was about to say?
no. I'm gonna wait till you go. I have a question. I might have a.
I can't wait to hear that one with Bad Bunny.
So this was my.
Might have a
Anna
hypothesis.
I felt like I should be like a hip hop consultant for niggas. Like, you make your motherfucking album, send it to me. I'll tell you what you need to do.
You speak for the streets.
I'm speaking for
consumer.
the fan. Yeah. So like I kind of made, I ain't gonna be too lengthy, pause, but one I said
She said.
for all the dogs. For all the dogs, I said he should have named. This was really for all the bitches. Now it was not for all the dogs.
He didn't say what type of dog though.
This was for all the bitches.
So
Right?
you feel like he
Misrepresented the album.
already, so people coming in with the ear expecting
You
something.
thought it was gonna be something like aggressive, maybe hard. Now, what people need to understand, I kind of understand is what I've learned is that Drake is always gonna give you Drake. He's always gonna sing. He's always gonna rap. That's what it's gonna be, right? But I can see how somebody get misled. Now, I think he should have cut out the fat on the album. First person that should have been cut from this album is Adonis.
Yeah.
You can't draw, you can't rap. You ain't Blue Eyes. Get the fuck out of here. You stink, boy. Second,
Hell.
Is this going on the kid?
change the album cover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you said
This
that's
the
twice,
second
right?
album cover in a row. Well, I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
Can't draw, you can't rap. Give it up, kid.
I had an idea. I had an idea for the album cover, but I'll get on that later. Or he should have named this album CLB. I feel like this album should have been called
Certified Lover Boy.
Certified Lover Boy, because he's just talking about struggling with women and all kind of shit. It kind of is like the direction. He throws us off with the direction. I think he should have sliced 3 songs out of the beginning,
Change the album.
added Search and Rescue on there, and I think that they talk about the narrative of the album changes. Redo your verse, the first verse on the J. Cole track. Like, I don't know what he was doing on there. He was playing around and J. Cole was like, oh, this nigga really finna let me do this on the track. I could have did without the 21 verse because it really didn't fit. Maybe
Best
even
song
yeah.
on Hurt Loss.
And then I think that he just could have gave us one of them introspective tracks that he usually has. Like, he usually ended like how he ended More Life.
He
or
had
like
the one track.
Sandra's Rose. What song you talking about?
The AM. 8 AM.
I didn't like that song.
Nah.
He should
I
have
didn't
changed.
like the
if
top
he changed the
He
name,
was
if he
crazy.
changed the name, it
He
did
was
sound
crazy.
It
better.
was crazy.
I don't think he was going crazy on there, bro.
I just
For the
don't think-
timestamps,
He shouldn't have put it in.
it
the
wasn't
top
bad.
there.
It wasn't
He
bad.
definitely shouldn't have called it.
I think he was a rapper.
You gotta pay Tizo touchdown double, man. He sounded angelic on the album. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was singing his ass off.
I think we just got some fatigue, man. Drake is
Maybe
one of the
so.
few artists that puts out so much music. We spoiled.
Yeah, every year.
Every year
He's consistent.
he's consistent and he keeps like. I remember when Scorpion dropped. It was an initial hate, but he had so many hits on that album. So many hits, number ones, like hits you play 10 years from now, they're gonna go.
Yeah.
And Certified Lover Boy, it kind of was like it didn't have many hits, but it was kind of more balanced. Her Loss was good. It's just like
I think
he
that-
just dropped music, man.
Yeah, I still think it's a good listen, but I just think really it's just a couple. He left room for improvement on there, but like you said, I understand. Me personally, I understand. I understand that Drake should be allowed to miss every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Plus, his music does age well. Like he's saying, this is what they did for views. And you want to say something, Chris? You got something on it?
Just my opinion.
It does matter.
How you feel?
I honestly don't understand why people don't like the album. It's a cool album, man. All the songs I probably would cut out is
Sexy Red.
nah. I would take off that damn. What's it? Fearful Heights.
The Rihanna diss.
And probably Calling For You. But honestly, if you just play the album, like let's say you just chilling and you actually just listen to the album is just slick ride.
I listened to it when I was exercising, when I was running. I was like, okay.
But I'm the only nigga that didn't go into this album looking for a fucking Drake rapping his ass off. Because if you ain't noticed that, this nigga gave us Certified Lover Boy, which is his radio hits. Turned around and gave us Honestly Nevermind, like international hits. Then he said, alright, I'm gonna get y'all niggas Her Loss. Y'all satisfied.
Yeah.
This shit right here wasn't for us. This shit was for like, hey bro, this me throwing away some shit I've been sitting on.
That's
same way he did
I
with
feel like
Dark. I would say it reminded me of Dark.
Limited was hard though.
But when it first came out, it had the same shit.
What song? What?
On that Dark demo tape,
Oh, okay.
it was the same way. Niggas like, I ain't feeling this. And so,
No, I like Dark Demo from the jump.
but
From
until
the
that
jump.
motherfucker, it was like, man, the first couple songs went riding, but as soon as it hit with Time Flies and D4L and then Pain came on, you was like, shit, this shit ride.
Nigga, as soon as
But if I
that.
told you D Pockets and When They Say When, you'd be like,
on the
I
beat.
don't even remember
Oh,
shit
that
being
shit
on there.
hard. Classic.
You wouldn't even take that Chris Brown song he got on there. When they first came
I mean, Drake said he taking a year break. He got some stomach issues. His
Yeah,
stomach
man.
hurt.
Just reset, my boy.
His
Yeah.
what?
His stomach hurt. His stomach
You got a little
hurt.
tummy
But
ache?
I just think niggas just want to throw a negative toward Drake because he's at the top.
Well,
So-
yes, I do think that.
I mean,
No,
but
but
you call it-
he's
if you
really
call it
like
for-
at the
fall
point now,
down,
like
I know
we
what
can't
it is
give him
around.
no more credit. We gotta discredit.
I don't agree with a lot of the criticism people are saying.
Yeah.
Like what he's supposed to talk about and shit like
So
that.
let's get to that. Joe Budden. Joe Budden. So Joe Budden, we know Joe Budden gave his critique on the album, and we know that Joe Budden he goes in on people. Like he's very strongly opinionated, well articulated. A lot of people, I guess, agree with Joe, or maybe they look at Joe to hear his opinion on things. Now, a lot of people ain't realizing Drake and Joe have a history, right? So, not only do I think they got some kind of underlying beef for, like, probably smashing the same women and stuff, from what I hear, but the first public, like, kind of beef back and forth they had was when the podcast wasn't really up there yet. He went in on views. I'm talking about on an Adderall and with a wife beater recording off an iPhone, and he stepped on. I personally feel like it kind of created the narrative that views wasn't good, because he kind of said, "Oh, he sounds uninspired. This isn't good." Blah 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 blah. Like he went crazy.
Crazy when I was.
He went crazy on him, and I think it kind of led the narrative to that. So Drake had gave him a shot, then on a No Shopping,
Pump.
and then Joe made like 3-4 diss tracks on Drake. He said Drake was responding to him in the DMs, like keep going. They just had a public back and forth. So fast forward, Joe basically is talking about this album. Here's a little snippet of what he made, what agitated Drake. It's not really everything that he said, but we'll get into a little bit more detail after this. Let's take a listen.
This is like Yachty rapping. This is like he rapping for the children. And that's yo dog, I had to look up how old this was when I finished listening to the album. You are 36. Your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You will be 37 years old. Get the away from some of these younger niggas and stop f***ing these 25-year-olds. I'm listening to the album. Yo, you're a 37-year-old billionaire. I get it that you appeal to the world. Loving about Cole, like my shit is happening in reverse. Like with Cole, he used to rap about kid shit. I'm a grown ass, like real Jersey City. I want to hear how you lost your virginity. And then he started to grow up. And then the rapping sounded like an adult rapping. I'm want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people.
No.
This is like Yachty rapping. This is like he rapping for the children.
All right, so that was one of the clips that went viral. He also said that he needs to start hanging basically with people his age. Like he needs to leave the streamers alone. Stop fucking with Kai Cenat. He had a couple things that he said. It seems like the majority of the people said like Drake overreacted. They saying, oh, Joe said he bigged up the album. They saying Drake can't take criticism. Drake's too old to be rapping about some of the things that he's rapping about. Y'all seen all the criticisms. Do y'all agree? First of all, what do y'all think about Joe's take? And do you agree with how Drake reacted? Oh, let me read Drake's thing real quick. This is what Drake said under Academics page addressing Joe Budden in that clip. He said, "You have failed at music. You left it behind to go do what you're doing in this clip because this is what actually pays your bills. For any artist watching this, just remember, you are watching a failure give their opinions on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switch careers because the things that pop into your brain had you broke, living check to check, and raps you write have 450 men showing up to your shows in dusty and Nietzsche jeans to screw up their face to Moon Music 29 and pretend you are the GOAT. Please, to any artist that's doing what they feel is right, don't let these opinions affect your mindset after the fact. This guy is the poster child of frustration and surrendering. You're retiring and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. We know you for doing this. You withdrew from rap not because you accomplished all you need to. It's because it wasn't working for you. I never want anybody that in the generations to think that the whole everybody's entitled to their opinion is a real thing. This is a man projecting his own self-hate and the fact that I did and continue to do everything he wanted to do for himself. If you need to put it in simpler terms, I own a 767. He owns a modest house in the 973 and flies first class on special occasions. God damn!
So look, that isn't either. That is well executed. Where
was that energy at when he was writing the damn album?
Well worded.
Came with that.
Shot sniper.
That nigga Drake was just trying to make an album for fun, and y'all niggas is.
But what's not stated in that is Drake was one of those Nietzsche wearing niggas listening to new music 27. Right, there's not that many new musics, but
right.
He was there. He's a big joke.
Same with Pusha T.
Secondly, them niggas is frenemies. I think Justin said that. That's where I got it from. There's like the Charlamagne relationship. They're frenemies. There's that going back and forth banter shit. It's a fake weird friend relationship.
Like a roast.
But third,
industry friend.
Drake is not being 100% honest. He's hurt that Joe Budden, who we respect lyrically, does not appreciate his music. That's why it's come out like that. That's when they say now he's a failed musician. Now, was he a failed musician? Yeah.
I can see how he's a failed musician.
But people realize that Joe Budden didn't leave music because he didn't have a core fan base. He left music because he did per him because the industry.
But do y'all take Joe Budden music like the way he dissects music? Do y'all like respect it?
I do.
Yeah. I think some of the show.
Like, if you had to go to a meeting and niggas said, "Who y'all bringing this meeting to dissect your album and make sure?"
It depends. Joe Budden be trolling sometimes.
I respect Joe's opinion when it comes to like the purity of hip hop. Like those opinions, I don't really respect his opinions when it comes to certain things that he said. Like right here, like it's the same thing. Because I don't think he understands the younger generation. That's always been the thing. That's the whole reason him and Yachty had a back and forth. He doesn't understand that, and he doesn't understand. That's why I think he doesn't understand Drake's angle. Like Drake is saying, like even Ice was trying to tell him like, this is what he got to do. This is the top. Like basically, like you're not the target audience, Joe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let this finish. Go ahead.
No, that's pretty much. I just feel like there's nuance between both of them. I feel like the same thing you said about Joe. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, target audience, and you This is for views.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
the business.
a drive conversation. You know how your voice is when you talk about Drake. And so does Drake. He knows that by you saying this, even if he feels that you agree or not, you're shaping the narrative.
I didn't hear nobody on Friday until it was probably trending Friday night, Saturday morning. No, we come out on Saturday, right? So I mean they recorded it on Friday. I didn't hear nobody on Friday. I didn't hear nobody saying that Drake is too old to make this type of music. The same music that he's been giving y'all for 15 years. I've never heard nobody saying that Drake is too old for this until the clip of Joe saying that went viral. And it's kind of like, I think Drake is looking at it like, damn, this nigga stepping on my album again. Like, the album just came out at 6 in the morning on Friday. You recorded this shit on Friday. And then on Saturday, now you got everybody, you're stepping on my album. And everybody's saying, oh, they're echoing the same sentiments. Like, whether they feel that way or not, that was never a thing. I've never heard nobody say Drake's too old. Drake is a 36-year-old billionaire. Joe Budden would never.
But you know, Drake didn't say that. He criticized.
Yeah.
Belittling him.
Of course.
Which is, you're fine.
Of course. I think that. Petty I think that's what. I think they both in the entertainment game. I don't really think that. I think Drake might be a little upset, but I also don't think.
He DM'd him after that.
Yeah. But I don't think. I think that, like, when he just kept going and trolling, I think at that point he's entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think everybody's just entertaining. What's good?
Oh, hey, y'all.
What up, girl? What up?
I told you I was coming, didn't I?
Oh, shit. So, yeah, I think a lot of it was entertainment from back and forth for both of them. Both of them are playing the game in their respective business. But I do think, like I said, I think people going a little hard on Drake. I don't know. What you thought about it?
I mean, Joe Budden.
Shit. What you think, man?
Yeah, that threw me off. My bad, bro. I lost my train of thought.
You said Joe Budden?
I feel like Joe Budden was really hating though. And family, also family shit. Like I still hate. Like I watched it, like, but I watched that clip when he broke down that J. Cole shit, and I was like, who gives a fuck if J. Cole watched this nigga Drake? I mean, how many songs these niggas don't have together? He can't get one shit.
Honestly, I think Drake was up to one.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, nigga. I expected Cole to come off like that after he did the verse with Yanni. So I'm like, shit.
I'm glad you said that though, because this is another narrative. This is why I think Drake is mad with Joe. This is another narrative that Joe is spinning. Joe said two things that kind of I was like, what? He said he feels like J. Cole's music is moving in reverse opposed to Drake's music. Like, he said he feels like J. Cole started off immature, and he mentioned, I ain't never did this before. And then he said, now look what he's doing, where Drake's music is immaturing. Now, let me first say this. I ain't never did this before. It's probably the most immature song that he's ever done, J. Cole. But J. Cole's music has been mature since day one. It's always been very mature. People called him boring. They said like the narratives against him. So I didn't like that. Then he said, you're not giving us the same flows and the same, when you gave us great music like you did on this album. Then he said, he mentioned Views like you did on Views and this, that, and the third. You shouldn't be able to say Views after you stepped on the album rollout of Views and you helped create the narrative that Views was a bad album. And that literally gave your podcast the push that it needed. But then years later, now you're weaponizing it against Drake by saying this was actually a good album compared to what you're doing now.
Chris called it hating. I call it formulaic. He know what he doing.
Yeah. I think there's a little secret hate in there. It's secret.
But that don't sound like it was not his genuine opinion. I feel like it could.
He can.
I think he know what he doing though. Like it's intentional. It's like
he focused on that song out of all the songs.
I just don't think that. I think that Joe he's throwing a little secret hate in there. Even come on now, the podcast is even watch the whole thing. The podcast is like, even they were saying like, well, Joe, you are a hater. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've seen people. This has been the thing. People been saying, hey, well, he said a lot of good things about him on the podcast. He was bigging him up.
The way I move, I don't care if you said 100 good things about me. If I feel like you still try to play me with some shade, I'm gonna address it. That's just how I move. But being that they got a history, I think
the history part of it made it worse, but
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think it was hate though. I think nigga just was saying how he was feeling.
But who is Joe Budden to tell a nigga don't date 25-year-olds, and that's what he do?
Okay, that's why
it's part of the process.
Now, that part of it, I agree.
You're a weirdo.
I feel like I don't believe he means that. I believe he's saying that just to garner views. The same way he double back on views. Joe Budden, like I used to be blind to, because he speaks so seriously. You think he believe it? Then he say, "I can believe in 3 weeks from now, or a month from now, or a year from now." Y'all know I was bullshit as a 25-year-old. Don't take this heat. Well, yeah, he'll walk away from those.
Yeah,
things.
but the thing is, that's the problem. Everybody else takes it serious.
But
and that's why the rollout is.
Don't get. That's what I say. It's on purpose. He's doing that to garner views for his shit.
Yeah, he plays the content game.
That's the content game. That's why I feel.
He said the 25-year-old. Even I got there had to look at the phone a little crazy.
Like nigga, that's exactly what you do. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think it was necessary. I think Drake got his one off. You know what I'm saying? He got that off. He said what he said.
At the end of the day, it really helped Drake. At the end of the day.
You said what?
I said wherever during that whole rollout, it really helped Drake. It didn't hurt him.
I mean, it's gonna keep people talking. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Like people gonna keep talking about it. So I understand. You know what I mean? Like. It is what it is. Let's
that
see.
J. Cole track was number 1 to the Joe Budden shit came out, and the Yeet track shot right past it because of that.
I thought the Yeet track was fire. Man.
And then I said it's been going back and forth.
I like Yeet though. I listen to Yeet a little bit.
As soon as he came back with the podcast again, Drake went back up. I was like, yeah, this nigga just happened to outsell sales right now.
Yeah, them both out going back and forth, but you know, I think this is like the people is like I think they're kind of being a little unreasonable when they telling Drake to like make more adult music. Like this is exactly like how y'all telling Drake what music he need to make, and this is what exactly is why he's got the longest run in hip hop history.
Somebody told me ain't nobody ever told Michael Jackson that shit.
Yeah, I agree with that. Drake, he's winning. Like he like you can't speak. Yeah. He's on uncharted territory.
Yeah.
Nobody's done what he's done, so don't. You're gonna look wrong.
He might drop one that's a little off, but for the most part, you know that you still gonna get good music from him in the future.
We had a conversation. They was like, yeah, bro, ain't nobody tell Mike Jackson that when he dropped Invisible. Like, this ain't no damn bad. This ain't no damn Thriller.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we can move on.
Mr. Prime.
We can move on.
Go.
Well, what did y'all think about the Rihanna diss? Did y'all see that?
I heard it. I ain't really think it was heard.
Nah, it was definitely a diss. He said I'm anti.
At the end of the day, I was just like, man, he just. That was one of those her lost joints.
Your sex game was average TBH.
I could tell
y'all believe that?
But I think that was her lost.
Y'all believe Drake
did say
Rihanna's sex was average.
Drake is corny.
Could be.
Because the girls that we think got the fine shit,
but also
be the ones that just be
that could be, but also she could be different with a different man than she is with Drake. That's very true.
She could be giving ASAP all
them coots with Drake. The way he did.
She didn't want to kiss him in public.
She wanted to goddamn Drake wanted to make love. She wanted to be fucked.
Right? How you know? You know?
I said acceptance could be subjective.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was kind of immature for Drake. I thought that was immature, but I think
him or Rihanna's not like that's old news.
I think he said that because remember when they was announcing that she was pregnant and then pregnant again. Drake was trending, and they was saying like I know Drake is sitting somewhere punching air right now, and I think that was him addressing that. But
he need to get over that.
Yeah,
that's old.
Yeah,
I think that's what's weird. Like
y'all think that would have worked anyway, Drake and Rihanna?
I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know what their relationship was like.
Somebody's gonna take
I'm surprised with shit with ASAP this long goddamn shit.
I think her and ASAP kind of mesh well.
I thought Drake was like the love of the Leah.
I don't know who's like Leah like Jada with Pop.
Hey, I was I was trying to, man.
You brought the bad boy to yourself.
Yes.
All set.
I was about to, but it's
Album of the year.
First day. It ain't been 24 hours. Album of the year.
7 times.
I heard it.
He said that at like 1:47 a.m. I looked at that. I was like, that's kind of wild.
Second time I listened to it. I listened to it on the plane. As soon as I got in the car.
I'm gonna come clean, bro. I listened to it twice. I still think Father 4 is better than that.
You know what's crazy? I don't know which album's better. I really like Father 4.
I love Father 4.
Maybe me too. Maybe I love Father 4. I love the direction. I love the topic. I gotta go back and listen to Father 4. But this album,
Father 4 is hard as fuck.
so now that makes me, because piggybacking Paul's off Leroy, maybe Offset's just good at making albums.
Yeah.
Because I really, really like Father 4. I've been consistent with
I
that.
think he could have did 11 songs, 15.
Oh, no, you're true.
On this album, he just did.
11 is kind of low.
But if you listen
I
to some of
kind
his
of
songs,
agree with him a
he
little
only
bit.
got one verse, and it's just repeated hook.
I'm not saying he could have trimmed some
And
shit.
then, what
How many bad
on
songs
my
on the
second
album?
and
It's not bad. It's not
on my
bad.
second and third listen through, what I noticed, this is when I started critiquing the album. I was like, man, you know what? Some of these beats, like, they just sound the same. And I really hate that shit.
Let me, that might be like it's like, okay, you listen to the album, right, and every beat is kind of different. That could be a critique. But damn, man, I'm like this.
It's not like the beat.
No, let me fit. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying that sonically might not fit you or anybody. Like
Those are
listen
supposed to be for
me.
Just take them off.
In this instance, I feel like
Them still
the nigga isn't as talented enough to rap on and create on so many different beats. So he's in his comfort zone. So I can appreciate you staying in the comfort zone and making like similar song type and similar rhyme patterns that sound pretty decent or good.
But see, for me, my slide y'all messages, and I come out, it's the album of the year. I'm like, man, I'm looking for production. I'm looking for fucking
I'm not mad.
melodies. I'm looking for hits. I didn't see that one. This is that.
I'm not mad at
I agree with
let me be clear. I was speaking in
And I'm not saying it's not a bad album. I'm not saying it's a bad album.
I'm saying
100%.
I listened to that album like 3 times now. And the songs I like, I really like.
So I
And
get
I probably graded on the curve too.
I get the excitement and everything too. I think that it was a great album. I think Offset gave the best version of Offset. It was only one song that I was like, this is a bad song.
That's track 7.
I was at like, yeah,
You heard
one of that shit. That I ain't gonna lie. That shit, I didn't know how they made the album.
What?
I'll go back and look at it. But
For me, is
I think that the album could have.
hop on the van.
I think that the album could have been even better. I'm critiquing this not saying that it's a bad album or it was bad music. I'm critiquing it to say it could have been better. Like the same, kind of like the same thing with Drake. Trim the fat. Offset has a distinctive flow, and he uses that flow a lot. It's kind of repetitive. And for me, I think my rule, if I was the hip hop consultant, like I said, I think nobody should be making 21 songs unless you're probably Drake, Kendrick Lamar, or just somebody that can hold that
artistic.
Yeah, Kanye West. It comes off a little repetitive if you're gonna do the same flows, or majority of the songs is gonna be the same flows. Because I feel like the two listens. Hold on. The two listens, and now I really listened like the third time I came, I listened to it, and that's when I really wrote down my critiques. Like I just felt like kind of like in certain slots, it wasn't bad music, but I kind of got lost focus trying to listen to it because it was kind of long. You got to understand, we're programmed to only listen to one Offset verse, being that he was in a group. So to give us 21 songs, for me, I think his sweet spot would have been like 14 and 16.
Yeah,
that's just me.
Yeah, I'm saying.
The last album was like 12.
Keep the features, yeah. I think that, like, look at, before I do my last thing, it's going to be quick. Gunna, I think Gunna's the same way. Gunna has a repetitive type of flow.
I feel exactly what that.
But the reason why I think Gunna's album was received so well is because he only made 13 songs on the album. So he put his 13 best songs together. It wasn't really no misses like that, and that's what it is. I think Offset kind of left room
for it to just kind of like be like, all right, this isn't bad, but I gotta keep it moving. It's kind of long.
He had a few songs that he was singing, switched the melody.
Oh yeah.
And I kind of was like, just because I think I'm programmed. I don't, and this might not be fair. I don't judge him like I would a Kanye or a Drake. I don't. He's not the artist they are.
Yeah, no, that's why I said it's the best version.
When he does try to do that on a few songs, I think one track he had where he was just on a different bag was Dissolve.
I like Dissolve.
I didn't like it when I first heard it. I listened to it the second and third time. I started liking it.
I like Dissolve.
So I feel like he did go. Dissolve don't sound like no other track.
We're not saying he didn't switch it up. I said for the most part, he's gonna be. He's gonna
tracks, and he could have cut. He could have cut off a Night Vision might sound like a Big Dog or I'm On. I get that, and I'm not saying that it wasn't the greatest album, but I'm just saying he did try to go out the box a little.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying he didn't. Let me put that out there. I'm not saying that he didn't. And like I said, I like the album. I really like the album. I think it's so far it's in the top 5. I don't know if I'm projecting it. I'm projecting it like 5 or 6 for me because if Kanye drop and Cole drop, we got that's just a projection.
Leroy,
that's what they saying.
How you feel about it? You listen to it?
Yeah, that's it. Shit, I'm gonna start it off. I listened to it twice. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe I got to listen to it a third time, but I feel like the father.
But you see, Father of Four. You compare him to him, which I do too.
Yeah, the Father of Four, bro. To me, that's his best work.
Compared to the rest of the albums you heard this year, though.
What, the Father of Four?
No, like this album.
The Offset album.
Offset album, because I do the same thing. I compare them to themselves.
I do both.
So how do you feel about it against any other album you heard this year? Killer Mike.
Gunna shit still going hitting me, man.
Like I said,
I got Killer Mike.
When I left last night, first message I see was intro is fire. Album of the year. This is from the group now.
So how you react to
I was looking at this.
Yeah, that's why if y'all noticed, I ignored it.
I waited.
When y'all was on that up. I was like, I need to hear because y'all was going in. I was going in. I was like,
I waited. I was like, I
said one of the songs my favorite song ever. Like it's a little bit of
I know how you rule, and I know he was dead to fuck serious. I know you had a little joke behind. I know you was like putting the excitement in the air. I know he was dead ass though. It was like 1:47. I'm like, it's time to get off the plane.
Like niggas joke about this, but I like to listen to music now like in a good surround sound.
No, you're right.
I'm chilling. I gotta be in my mood. So the first time I heard it, I said 8 out of 10
production.
And I was like, all right. Second time I went into it, I was like, all right, let me listen for production. Let me listen for shit. That's when it clicked to me. I was like, bro, I'm on track like 11. So I was like, damn, cause I heard this beat on like 2 and 3.
Yeah, I'm great. We're grading the period. I'm grading it on.
But then I started knowing.
I know this nigga personally.
Yeah. Then I started like,
I can't.
I looked at the track list. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit. 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
I think
it is a good album. I don't think nobody can say that.
To me, it's easy to do. But my thing was, I'm not so tracks. Like, could he go 3 verses? I'm saying I noticed he didn't go 3 verses. And I was like,
he got the rap ability to do that.
What I mean by getting lost in it, he just said I got lost in it. What I mean by getting lost in it is saying like I'm not saying it's like bad music or even that it's like all I'm saying is like kind of similar to what he's saying like it Offset kind of repetitive a little bit. So for me, if I'm hearing 3 songs in a row that kind of have the same cadence, the same thing, I kind of can just unfocus a little bit and then I get back and then I'll be like, all right, I get back to it.
Track placement like it wasn't. Like I feel like it was.
No, it's just it's
put together.
Sonically, it's good music, but he has a repetitive style. Just like I said, Gunna has a repetitive style as well.
I think more than anything fits that narrative.
Yeah, that's what I say. I think it was too many songs.
I don't know if that works for me. Like where it sounds like I'm listening to one long song because I'm sitting and I'm working from home. I'm just sitting there. I'm just hearing it. I'm listening. Like I'm not.
So
listen to it the same way like how y'all breaking it down. Like oh, this song sound like that song. Like this shit just sound like.
I don't even do that.
I can listen to it from beginning to end, and that shit it just flow. That's the shit that I like.
I'm not mad at that. I see it both ways. Some of the songs, his flow and beat is repetitive. It's not bad, but it's repetitive. And he's not the best. Like, he's not like the best lyricist. He's not gonna say the crazy shit. To me though, he proved that he can rap on some of the songs. Like Don't Lie, he was rapping. Them flow, Skyami, he was on his shit. But there ain't too many Skyamis on there with that beat and that flow is like. He's not on. Most of his comfort zone is gonna be that same
distinctive Migo flow.
So do you think that the features on here got them showed out?
I do.
I think that's what helped out the album.
My biggest critique is I think he could have spoke on his personal shit more. He could be a little bit more direct. He could have been more. That's not what they do though. More introspective. He spoke on his album
more personal. Shit.
He could have been a lot more personal. Cause I was hearing that, okay, I'm like, he's talking about, he addressed his shit. My twin turned on me, obviously talking about Quavo. Like, you can allude to certain shit, and he got
they don't ever really speak on that shit like that.
But that's the opportunity to do it.
I mean, Quavo did it.
It's an opportunity to do it.
I mean, I feel like on that Blame Offset, he probably went in about the most he was going to do.
You talking about niggas turning on him? It was a divide in camp.
Me going to
that's what you get from the album.
That's what I thought the intro was going to be like.
But
that was
he had an opportunity to speak on more.
Same way y'all niggas give the critique, like Drake should have came in the album and did it. Like that's how I went to like, on the first intro, Offset should have went off personal shit.
Well, I said that in the chat. I said the whole back.
I was waiting for the tone of the album. That's what I was. That's what it is. But I couldn't find the tone of the album. That's what I was.
Chloe, Jesus Christ, Mango, Jesus Christ. Like them, they was going crazy. Like I could listen to the fucking Princess cut a lot.
All right, we gotta move on. We've been 50 minutes. We gotta move it on. So, shout out Offset, real quick. Give me y'all top
album of the year,
5, I guess, or top 3 albums of the year. 3 albums of the year. Give it to us.
I know I'm getting bullshit.
Give us the bullshit. That's what you here for.
Your opinion, bro.
I got Gunna. Not no specific order. Damn, I gotta go back.
If you need some.
Who you got, B?
It's not as a picture.
Who you got? Offset,
Killer Mike, Quavo. Those are 3 albums I'm listening to all year.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I ain't listening to this shit. Quavo's the old. I mean, Offset's the first album of the year I think I actually listened to from beginning to end. If I'm being honest, I ain't listening to Gunna shit. I ain't listening to Quavo shit.
So basically, you know them, boy.
But see,
Drake shit, I listen to most of it. Killer Mike, come on. Fucking Killer Mike.
Nah, I'm just.
He's saying that, but that Killer Mike is crazy.
I ain't listen to
I'm not even like, I don't listen to Killer Mike like that. But for me to listen to that shit and actually fuck with it,
I didn't listen to all Killer Mike shit.
I'm talking about, I want to hear some rapping. We talk about the best rap hip hop album.
Alright, when was the last time I listened to Black Thought? Shut up. I don't want to hear that.
I'm just telling you what I listen to. I normally don't. Listen, this shit.
Shout out to Killer Mike.
He trying to play it, but like everybody in the room is like, nah, you really kind of missing out on this one.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'll listen to Killer Mike in 2028.
Killer Mike, I didn't hear all Killer Mike shit, but I gotta put Moneybag shit in there.
Moneybag dropped this year?
Moneybag.
He had a decent album.
Yeah, that one was good as fuck.
He had a decent album.
It's a
good workout.
Moneybag, Gunna. Shit.
Can I count the CMG
album? I like Offset shit. CMG collection.
Alright, well I'm taking Quavo out and put
CMG collection was good too, bro.
Y'all niggas list.
Wow. Alright.
Young boy.
I'm not putting Young Boy.
Shouts out to Young Boy.
I got Killer Mike, Gunna.
I knew those 2. What's the third? That's what I was waiting on.
I kind of like Drake's third. To be honest with you, I like Moneybag, but he's on the outside of the top 5. I put Travis Scott 4 just because all the production. I didn't really like his rapping on there, but
Uzi Vert.
No, I didn't like that shit at all.
That shit?
Yeah.
When I listened to it, it was like rage beats. I was like, I'm just be honest. I'm gonna gracefully bow out of that one.
That nigga had like a
Rizo Rodriguez.
Hell nah. That nigga.
Rizo Rodriguez felt like he got a lump of coal in his throat. But he got a couple songs though.
So you said Killer, Gunna, Drake,
and I say Travis Scott, then Offset right now. That's the 5 for me.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll say that 5 was that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
that's the order for me.
Drake.
We got set number 1 or just particular?
That's the album I heard this year, man.
He said that's the only album.
He said
I tried to listen to Drake album. So far, it's not better than Gunna's. I mean, better than Set.
Okay.
So I'll say Set.
But Travis Scott shit was hard though. Minus the first full song.
Utopia was fucking.
I gotta listen to Utopia.
Minus the first. I like the first.
I would say Utopia, Love Sick, Drake.
So you gave Drake 8 out of 10. You gave Set 8 out of 10.
Remember, different.
I said 8 out of 10 was good. A-Rob said 8 out of 10 was mid.
Jarrell said no Black Thought shade, nigga.
Exactly. Black Thought was a dope lyricist, but nigga, you couldn't name 2 albums for that nigga. Shut up.
And K Tremina, that was the other one. I said.
And who?
K Tremina.
Who was that?
K Tremina.
Who that?
You said P Diddy and who?
Brother Love.
Brother Love. It was in Miami.
Nah, we talking R&B album. That's another one for me.
Gotta be Brother Love for real.
Yannick said the Killer Mike was fire, especially the track with
Yannick.
He's about to cuss out his own brother about this shit, boy. Stop playing with him.
Alright. Killer Mike from? Like, shut up.
Atlanta, nigga.
No. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, my bad. Jada Pinkett.
Oh, man. Lord.
Let's just get to it, y'all. Listen to this shit.
That surprised me the most, but I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true? Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives. It was not a divorce on paper, but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago, y'all have been apart. Yeah.
These people have been separated for 7 years, but that did not stop her from completely destroying this man's.
Okay, I didn't really see that part. I don't know what he was talking about. But yeah, she basically came out and said recently that basically they've been faking like they was married. She basically said that they've been faking a marriage for the last 7 years. So people was like, damn, so that nigga really got up and smacked Chris Rock, and that really wasn't even
Keep my friend's name out your mouth.
She said that she decided that they should do that because she didn't want to break the promise that she would always be there for him forever. So basically, that's what she's doing now. She is promoting a book, so she's going on a run, where she also said that she put out there that Tupac proposed to her while he was in jail. And then she also...
We so sick of her.
She also said that she basically took any... She basically said Will was tripping at the award show. She took out her accountability. She said she only rolled her eyes because it was a hit towards alopecia and not towards her. And she don't know why Will acted like that. She was surprised when he said my wife because we haven't even called each other husband and wife in a long time. And she said she was just concerned like the way he was acting and things of that nature.
I don't condone domestic violence.
I'm
sure they got a lot of stairs in that house.
So, I'm serious. So wait. I'm just being serious. But no, like we talking about accountability.
Oh, I thought he was.
And you talking about accountability, like one had Jada took accountability for anything.
Nothing.
For anything, right? Look at the red table talk. They were talking. Will said,
"I set it off."
Shit, Rest society. She was mad at baby daddy, and she was fucking with a 17-year-old trying to go to Atlanta like he's not a fucking ex-con. That's gonna change some shit. That's a fan case. Anyway,
oh my god,
y'all niggas is crazy.
Anyway, foreshadowed her triflingness in that movie.
She was trying to attitude. The niggas selling drugs, trying to take care. Never mind. Anyways,
you have a sex on
the red table talk. Will said, that's how much that shit like today. He's like, I feel like you on a press conference. I'm the disgruntled partner. You over here talking about your transgressions, and then he's like, I'm just here like I still support you. You know what the bitch said? I can see how you feel that way, but that's not how I feel.
That's the number one answer where women ain't taking no.
Does Will Smith got Stockholm syndrome?
Bruh, you talking about supporting the book?
He's still supporting her. He's in the marriage. He's married, and his man he's still married.
She put a post.
He's still
where they got the books coming out, and she's talking about Tupac, and he's in the back like.
Right.
That's like a nigga say.
That's disrespectful.
Hey, she go with me, but I don't go with her.
I think at this point he don't even know how to formulate his own opinion.
I don't
think he cared. I think Will Smith.
If he didn't care, he would
I'm gonna come clean with y'all, bro. She got something on Will, bro. Will gotta be high.
Man, Will just going to come out. We talking about it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not the first time.
That's not enough in 2023. If it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, facts.
You know how much of a bigger crowd he gonna get?
It's like they would turn on Jada now.
Every time
if he come out of the game, he'd be a hero.
She's the greatest man every time, bro. Like,
I'm telling you,
it's not even funny no more,
like,
bro.
Just think about Will Smith back in the day. Think about all the shit he could have done.
Yeah,
Boys, Fresh Prince, all the women he could slow with.
Yeah.
And maybe she just catching up to like, hey, I'm taking my shots back. Man.
Nah, I've heard since middle school, and I'm not saying like if you hear these rumors, you know they say like he called Michael Jackson a pedophile 20 years, nigga, you a pedophile. Like we've been hearing since middle school that they was in an open relationship.
Yeah, they were swingers.
They were swingers, yeah. So like that was been going. This shit, she's embarrassing.
Yeah, she's embarrassing, dude. He be
year in, year out.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe this nigga has done something years before
that
she got embarrassed. She wasn't in the right position like he was.
But was it public though?
Never.
No, it was behind closed doors. It was like every 3 months she come out with some new shit.
Like the shit that we would hear about her, but I'll be like, no facts.
Her daughter wrote a letter talking about to Tupac, to Tupac, come save me because my mommy's sad.
Like that's crazy.
I've never heard no shit like that.
I had a divorce. I had that.
I didn't say anything.
And put the kid ass up for adoption. I'm gonna put her ass up for adoption, bro.
Yeah, you ain't my daughter no more.
That shit.
Go
up there and have a news to the stepdad.
That's Tupac child.
Did you just mention the liquor eyes?
That was very bougie.
He's 33 now, man. What y'all talking about? He got it down to a science.
Pinky me.
Gilly versus Birdman, man. Birdman addressed Gilly for the first time in 20 years.
La 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 bamba.
He basically got on Clubhouse and he basically said Gilly never wrote for Wayne. He also, when he was in Philly, he watched Beanie Siegel smack the shit out that man while he had a blicky on him. He didn't do shit, so he kind of left that nigga in Philly and said
like different.
Instead of fucking with
Beanie beating up Gilly.
Like, yeah, he says that he slipped it. He slipped the punches twice. He never got hit.
Yeah, that was historically. This is the first time he said he had the blicky though.
This is Birdman's story. Birdman never addressed it.
Yeah. This is the first time we heard.
Yeah, he said everybody had a blicky. He didn't do nothing. He said that he also said, so Gilly said, his story is that he left Cash Money because of the contract. He didn't fuck with the contract, basically. All right, so Gilly responded, and essentially he roasted, he roasted and shit. And then he said basically that Gilly said that he's bigger than Baby right now, and he generates more money than Baby right now. So facts are cap.
I see some niggas say Baby made more money off Juvie in '98.
So facts are cap. Quickly, who is that cap that Gilly talking? Yes or no?
It's cap.
Shit. Is it cap what?
Do you think that he generates more money than Birdman?
That's cap.
What did Birdman still get money? He still get money out drinking them, right?
I'm sure he does. He got publishing.
Now Drake.
About now,
did Drake buy all his publishing back and all his
royalties and stuff? The music he made currently. Every time Take Care gold is
so he still get money from
Drake. He's annually paid off of Nicki Minaj.
I think he got his
Cash Money. Everything.
And now he
this is probably the most successful.
He still get money from Wayne too.
Label.
I think the only one. No.
They say there's a rumor that now he's like managing Rob 49 too.
He managed Young Boy.
Cause when Drake shit
and we just assume he got other bit lugs. Niggas still wear lugs.
Nigga, I ain't seen lugs at fucking Journeys in how long?
Oh man, probably all the residential.
What's your boy that taxed on? Got them shits on in the jail right now.
Probably the residential property, just all that type of investment. I don't know, Gilly, man. They was talking about you had a jail bar window and that you was like behind.
You be with your button, nigga. Leave bro.
Yeah, that was cap. I think that was cap.
Listen here, nephew.
Y'all believe facts of cap. Y'all believe Gilly wrote Lil Wayne?
Yeah. I think so.
You from New Orleans, nigga? Go back,
bro. You got the Block is Hot Lil Wayne, and then the Carter one.
I wouldn't say that I don't think he probably wrote them bar for bar. I think he might have threw out ideas, and I also think that his style influenced Wayne's style. Like Wayne is like a chameleon anyway. He can rap.
Ray sounded slick.
He can rap like a lot of different.
That slick shit. Something changed when Gilly got there.
For sure. I think that influenced him to rap.
He rapped just how Gilly talked in the Carter one. If you listen to the Carter one, bro, he rapped just how Gilly talked.
But that's the thing. Did he ghostwrite? Maybe. I don't know. I think that he also could have just been influenced. Like I've seen that happen too.
Yeah, he was influenced. Lil Wayne was influenced by Dipset.
That's a big ass gap.
He was influenced by
the Block is Hot to the Carter one.
You gotta understand too, when he first came out, he was 16, 14 for real.
But
so as he got older, when he started putting out them Carter mixtapes too, he was getting a little older.
But the Carter one first came out, he was 23, 22?
Yeah, so he started spitting. I think Currency influenced him a lot too. You look at the fashion, you look at how he rapped. I think that he just influenced. He was still finding himself, and he got good at what he was doing. So I don't
facts to me.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe he did, but I mean, clearly at some point when Gilly left, he still continued to be who he was. So, facts or cap?
Where the fuck you just made?
ATL Jacob says Kanye and Future are more influential than Tupac.
How old is ATL Jacob?
24. Tupac died 27 years ago.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't have to.
I would say
for Kanye, is it
Kanye? Maybe. Future, no.
I think for Kanye for sure.
Majority of Future them like generation got their shit from 3,000.
I'm a kind of like go off topic a little bit. Everybody be like Elvis Presley the greatest, and we like fuck Elvis Presley on some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's probably how them niggas look at fuck Tupac. You know, you get what I mean? Cause we don't, we grew up with Michael Jackson, but everybody be like, oh Elvis this, Elvis that, but I don't give a damn about Elvis. I can't tell you one Elvis.
I didn't care about Elvis. Elvis was racist, and that's all I needed to know.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I mean? Know what I'm getting at with that?
I get what you're trying to say. Clearly, like people they don't respect Tupac because it's so far ago. So you know, like I get that. I think that it's kind of. I just think that it's an irresponsible comment because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't
to make the comment when Kanye he's on like year 20 in the game right now. He better be more influential. Like he's got three times the career as Tupac.
My question is, and I'm curious to hear what Brandon has to say about this. When you say influential, do you mean in music or you mean in
He said in music. He said in music. He said in music.
Please, my question, both of them are more influential than Tupac.
I love Tupac, but I can't. With Kanye West, I gotta say, I mean, Kanye West is definitely more influential.
I think the comment that he should have said. Okay, Tupac was out 6-7 years. Let's put their first 6-7 years up compared to Tupac. You putting 6-7 years versus 21 years. I mean, of course, even Future, but I think I can question Future a little bit more just because we got to see how. I think Future aging gracefully. Don't get me wrong, but
you got time.
You got to get time to actually for me to declare Future.
But he changed
more influential.
He changing with the rap game as it goes. Not staying the same.
I don't think you really gotta wait.
Tupac did that too.
I don't think you gotta wait on Future. Either you've seen it already or it ain't gonna be there.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck did Tupac do to be more like influence.
In music?
No, just culture.
Nah, culture. Come on, man.
Well, music. Okay, music wise, then.
Music wise, I don't know. What did he do musically? That's so.
I see a lot of people impersonating him after he died, like John Rule, DMX. Yeah. Master P was doing a little bit of Tupac shit.
I agree, bro.
Some of the hottest rappers.
Think about that for a second. Those are some of the all-time greats.
You got 50. If Pac was still here now.
The Game.
You would never ride with Ja.
The Game definitely.
Like people, like his name was just his name being alive for 27 years and having.
You think Kodak influenced Tupac?
3-4 albums.
How?
Nigga said.
Boosie is a
album. Big Lil Pump.
Kodak had say was
yeah, like there's influence still there. Like there's influence. Like it's a lot of influence. I mean, just the fact that a 24-year-old is setting the standard of his argument
for Tupac. To me, that
shows he got enough respect to even put Kanye up next to Tupac.
But at the same time, bro, a lot of people that
why is that more than Future and why is that more than
a lot of people that talk down on Tupac, them niggas weren't even born yet when the nigga died. So that's probably, you know what I'm saying.
That's why it's kind of weird coming from him. I get it though. I get it though. Maybe he's done his history.
I think culturally though, niggas want to be like Pac. Niggas want to be. Pac still moves the needle culturally. Like, look at Jada.
Still can't let
Last one before we get into what scenario.
Can't let it
The
go.
City Girls are dropping an album called Real Ass Horse. Raw. It's called Raw. Real Ass Horse. React.
Stay out of women's business.
React.
Stay out of women's business.
This a podcast. This a podcast. We ain't gotta stay out of women's business.
I mean, that's the phase now where the women rappers are at. They want to be hoes. They want to be.
They want to pop that pussy.
Do you think it's a desperation?
No.
Name on their part?
They're just going with what's going. Sexy Red done set the bar.
They gotta
stay. I don't think it's desperation. They just.
If you want to be honest though, bro, they
came and went.
They started that little sloppy shit.
They weren't calling themselves real ass whores and shit like that. They weren't doing real ass bitches. Real ass bitch and real ass whores are two different things.
It is, but at the same time, it was City Girl. When I first heard this song, it was like, the name is City Girl.
I think that women and their sexuality in music has been around from Trina, Foxy Brown. But I think right now in society it's more acceptable for women to be more openly with their sexuality. I don't think it's desperation. I think it's money. That's just what sells right now. So
I'm just confused about the desperation part because it's like that's their wave.
I don't think it's desperation.
Their wave for me was always their wave was like scamming rich niggas.
It don't work for
shit like that. Like you better go get you some money. Shit like that. So I feel like they're trying to out Sexy Red.
I mean, but
Sexy Red is more. Her music is basically 100% based off of fucking sexuality. Not that the City Girls don't do that, but I think when they first came out, it was more so like scale on rich nigga,
I think
shit like that.
Bro.
I never heard them say some shit like that. Like real ass horse.
Real ass bitches give a fuck by a nigga.
On that
short song.
On that
fucking bag 5-6 figures.
That's not a straight out whore. Like you.
Yeah,
I get what he's saying, but I get what you're saying. I don't think it's
what's the name of
the term. They just
real ass horse.
I think it's money.
Real ass horse.
Oh, real
ass horse. Not real ass horse. Horse.
And then they said whores, not hoes, which makes the shit more classy anyway. So
I just said
what's classier? Hoes or whores? You think a whore?
A hoe don't cost about a band to hit. A hoe might cost $40.
As black, like in a black culture, we don't use the term hoe. Hoe, whore, same thing.
No, it's not.
Like, yeah.
A whore is more sophisticated.
No, it's a white term.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be more scared of a bitch calling herself a whore. I'm gonna be honest with you. If a bitch said I'm a whore, I'm gonna be scared. Rather than a bitch saying like, I'm a hoe. The hoe is right here.
I'm gonna just say black term.
Hey, the whore's on the way.
I'm just scared. If a nigga tell me that, he's out the whore. I'm gonna be like, boy, I don't want nothing to do with them.
No, you can't. The ATM ain't gonna get enough cash out. For the whores.
The whores is professional.
The whores are expensive. You gotta go in the bank to get them.
I got respect for a whore. A hoe.
Yeah, dog.
What?
Alright, let's get to one scenario. So I got 3 videos, man. We doing a little different today. I got 3 videos. And these is all about dog ass women, I ain't gonna lie. Or maybe y'all can tell me if these are dog ass women.
Dogs.
Now this is a guy. He's talking about taking a girl on a date, and she's definitely a little heavy with the drinks. So let's take a listen to what he says and tell me if he reacted accordingly or how y'all would have responded.
Taking a go on a date. What cuisine are we looking at? took a girl to a place called Monkey House, yeah. I didn't know how expensive it was. You know how it is. When you go out, them places are expensive. So she ordered like 4 cocktails, yeah. And she hasn't even ordered her food yet. It's come out to like £4. I've only got a bill 50. So I started like saying, I ain't hungry, man. She's like, well, I'm hungry. I'm gonna order. So I've gone to the toilet. Text my boy. He's not answering. So I called him. I said, brother, please. I need money. I need like a bill 50. I'll run it back to you. All I'm doing during the day is literally just doing this. Refresh it. Just trying to see the balance has changed. So I'm sweating now, yeah. And she's like, oh, do you want more? Get more drinks. In my head, I'm like, this is where it's gonna go left. Because if I say no, you can't say no. So I'm like, up to you. You want more drinks now? I then thought, yeah, this is peak. I'm gonna have to ask her to borrow me some money. Let's go house or something. I just thought, let me just refresh again. I saw £300 in there. Big up Broski, Faye. Alright, Faye, big up yourself. Faye knows the story anyway. It gave me confidence, but I didn't realise I can't do this. This is like living on the edge. So yeah, that was my worst experience I've ever had.
Alright, so real quick, the ones who probably maybe if you couldn't understand him, he basically is like essentially saying like the girl ordered like 5-6 drinks before they even thought about food. Shit. And he started running out of money. He had to borrow some money from his homeboy or whatever. And it was a debate online. People were saying that the girl shouldn't have did that. Like damn, where's your manners? The other people were saying like if that's what she does all the time when she takes herself out or when she go out with her girls, why should she limit herself on a date? People were saying you should limit yourself on the first date. Some people were saying he shouldn't have just took his broke ass on the date. He should have been worried about getting some other money. He should have been worrying about. He should have checked out the menu before. So what do y'all say to this?
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Why you getting drunk before me? Like that's too many damn drinks. That's gonna turn me off. I'm just probably gonna after like the 4th one. Weird to me. After the 4th one, I'm gonna just look at you funny, like, bro, why is you getting this drunk on the first date? Like,
he probably trying to get drunk to get you something.
You know what I mean? You should not be more drunk than me. Shit, I gotta go.
So you gotta be the drunkest on the first date.
I'm not saying the drunkest, but 4 drinks in, bro, and we ain't even ate food yet, bro.
That's definitely taxing. Them drinks probably about $16, $18 a drink.
I'm gonna be looking at her funny like, damn, bro, you an alcoholic.
Then she said she would get more. Then she talking about let's get some food now. Like, I definitely
y'all been looking at her funny.
I definitely think that it's a combination. Like maybe she could have slowed it down. She could have.
Because if it's the first day, you don't know what type of guy.
She could have slowed it down.
You don't know what type of guy and why you drinking like this. I could take advantage of you.
But ultimately, it's on him, bro. Like in present day, you shouldn't be probably taking a girl on a first date. You should probably have more than 150 just because you don't really know what to expect. You don't know what to expect in the situation.
Already ordered something.
I blame him first, but I also think she was wrong.
So is he more so upset or concerned about the drinks, or is it the price?
He got nervous at the drinks because he's counting the price. He's broke, boy. He's counting it up.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he should have known better. I mean, women today, you gotta know what type of woman you're taking on a date. Some women like simple dates. Some women like expensive dates. I mean, if she 3 drinks.
For a first date?
For a first date, I think it should be simple. But that is just me.
Or like TGI Friday or something?
No,
that's too
like
simple.
TGI. I mean, that is simple, but I don't like TGI.
You would be like, I love you, but TGI is a deal breaker?
No, if a guy took me to TGI, I wouldn't have an issue. But I just personally don't like TGI. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think women are expensive today. I went on a date.
Might get you a whore and get straight to the point.
Right to McDonald's.
Pay for the punani.
Go ahead and pay for it. At this point.
You said you what?
I went on a date with a guy and the bill was a lot. I went to what is it called in Buckhead?
Seesaw.
Blue something.
This is gonna make
Was it Blue Lagoon?
Blue Martini.
Blue Martini. I went to Blue Martini and my bill was high.
How much was high?
So she said blue and expensive.
For hookah, I mean, high for a hookah. All I had was hookah. Y'all know me, I don't eat that much. I had a yogurt
hookah probably was
parfait.
$75.
Yeah, and I had drinks, and I think the bill was like
$200.
No, more than that.
Oh, so
it
you
was
busted
more
over.
than that. No, I didn't.
Oh.
Y'all know me. Y'all know me. No, I didn't. Eventually, I did, but not that day. You know what I'm saying?
He got it.
You remember this receipt?
That's crazy.
It was pussy time.
In the position.
If his credit card came short, like, would you have chipped in?
You know what? I actually offered. Like, I saw the bill came out and I glanced and I said, "You need help?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Nah, I'm
See,
good."
it's the way you said it. You can't do it like that.
No, I didn't say
you said you need help.
No, I didn't say you need help. What I said was, I was like, you know, I got half if you need it. He said, "No, I'm good." You know what I'm saying?
Nigga was stressing.
Nah, he was stressing. I mean, he was stressing because he talked about it later. He was like,
"Yeah, everybody's gonna have to pay, bro. Let me get that 50 back, bro, please."
That nigga said it was 250. He had 253. He was like, "We gotta stop at Walmart and put some gas in. I'm gonna put 3 in and get 35."
And he was $3. So you know.
Oh man.
So
he was out too. Summertime.
You know, it was definitely.
I got one more to close this, man. It's a what's the scenario / facts and cap. Follow me. A mother comes home and catches her daughter watching porn. She's like in shock. It's like a 15-year-old daughter in high school. Instead of like, you know, doing the most, or I'm not gonna say doing the most. Instead of like punishing her, doing anything, she has a conversation with her, and she was like, "Well, I'm not gonna just like punish you and all that. I'm going to teach you and educate you on this pornography, so you'll be better off with it."
Or like how to do it.
Yo, you gotta clarify because is she
What do you mean by
teach
teaching?
her like is she gonna teach her sex education? Like if you're interested, okay, this is what happens. This is what the consequences.
This is how you. This is how you perform. This is how you perform. He's the 15-year-old going on 16.
Perform like.
That's how you perform. That's how you pleasure. That's how you do that. She doesn't speak with the dad about this at all. The dad comes in one night
with a belt
and sees the mother and daughter watching porn together and doing that. So facts and cap, what's that? How do you react when your homeboy tells? Do you feel like it's completely out of bounds for the mother to teach her daughter?
Yeah,
it's one thing to teach your daughter about sex and what it is, and you're not teaching her the tricks on how to keep a nigga goddamn happy.
How to do a split on the dick.
That's pedophilia.
Make it nasty. That's child pornography.
That's pedophilia. You are teaching your daughter. You're acting out.
You're grooming.
You're grooming her a performance. That's pedophilia.
Yeah. You're gonna be out here fucking these niggas. You're gonna be the best at this shit.
This is how you suck dick, baby.
Right. That is pedophilia.
You see how she's doing it on that porn? She's doing it absolutely wrong. More spit. Fuck no.
Bro, that's crazy.
Nigga, you can go to jail doing some shit like that.
That's wild.
That's wild.
I don't even want to know.
I don't me neither. What you saying something about that on there?
Nah, don't even ask. What's the next one?
Alright, look. We got this one right here. This is about a girl who ordered 48 oysters on her date.
By herself?
With a nigga. Let's listen to this one.
Yo, so today I linked with this nigga I met a few weeks ago out with my friends. This nigga been texting me for weeks talking to himself. Why I like block him? Bitch, I don't know. But today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, "Can we eat some drinks?" And I'm like, "Yeah, meet me here." They got the best fucking oysters in Atlanta, like hands down. So I'm like, yes, I get some content. Come on, I'm so good.
You gotta go slurp. You don't think you slurp them boys.
Yeah, 48 oysters. It's not over yet.
What, $15?
Yeah, he ain't spend that much on oysters.
15 a pop. 15 a tray.
I already did the math.
Y'all came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, baby, you like me out. I'm gonna eat, and I was coming like, no, I didn't do all that, but I did do all that. That was so good. I was like, It was just so good. Like I had to. It was so good. So after that. I'm like, baby, what's next? I'm about to eat these potatoes.
Then she got some more food.
So good.
Is she fat?
Everything was so good. 10, baby.
Why the fuck this bitch ass nigga say he going to the bathroom and never come back?
I don't blame him, bro.
It's like 10, 30 minutes, bitch. What is on this nigga head? In the bathroom, bitch. Then he left me with a little one fucking drink. Yeah, bitch. I'm so glad bitch keep me some money.
$11 tip.
Okay, wait,
hold on. And I said, bitch, you.
Look, she texted him. Running out on the tab is crazy. He said, I offered to take you out for drinks, and you ordered all that food. I can cash out the total for the drinks.
That's some millennial shit. I just want to put that out there. But to be fair, hold on. To be fair, oysters don't fill you up. And 48
is crazy.
Right. And they
she's gonna die drinking 48 oysters.
But it's still not to fill her up. So think about it. Let's just say she did order 48 oysters. That's $60.
She had about 3 lemon drops.
Her lemon drops is probably what, $15? Hold on.
3 lemon drops.
Times 3. She was at
$100
for her food.
Then the food. She ordered more food.
Yeah, crab cakes. You know, no less than 45.
Crab cakes and potatoes.
And the sides.
Okay,
now we had $175 for her bill.
Right. So
and she said on plain as day, she said she don't normally do that type of shit.
I mean,
okay,
that's crazy.
Wait, she got what she deserved because if he was talking to himself in her messages, she was trying to be petty, and that's what happens when you try to be petty.
Yeah.
So, but to be fair on the oyster part, oysters don't fill you up. So I mean,
48. But to even damn, did she offer that nigga some oysters? God damn, you know, greedy ass just sat there ate 48 oysters in front of. You should. As a woman, you don't need to be eating 48 oysters in front of no nigga on your first date. That's crazy.
It's an aphrodisiac. Why the fuck you eating 48 oysters and you ain't giving them none? And she's the thing that got me. I don't normally do this, but why are you doing it today?
Right, and that's why
they said that was like $184.
Come on,
he still gonna come back. He was gonna fuck somebody else with that after this shit.
Yeah, that nigga said, nigga, I'm out the back door, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Yeah, he talking about I did the same thing. But he does. I do understand, like, if you offer a girl go out to drinks, it's gonna be some type of food or something included. I just think that he realized, like, she's playing with me now.
Yeah.
Like she's trying. I have some kind of dignity. Like, I'm not gonna let you play with me.
He been talking to himself. He already know what's up.
Yeah, he know what's up. He been just shooting his shot.
He like this bitch trying to run up a bill.
Yeah. Talking about let's get content. She's sitting there with her phone out, recording herself slurp up all 4 trays of fucking. No, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I be talking about, I have talks. I have, conversations with other women about how dating is hard. But I'm not gonna lie. For men, it's just as hard. Cause you gotta deal with shit like that.
Especially in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Especially in
Atlanta. He already paid for parking at Oyster Bar. You know he paid for parking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They got to park on the street. Shit like
as soon as I saw the phone out recorded,
last one. Here on the last one, y'all. This lady's trending. Another dog asshole. This girl, she refused to get out the car because her date took her to the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
She's recording.
Yes.
Would you want me to open the door?
Why is she recording?
You're recording me?
Yeah.
That's a funny couple though. Looking couple.
Yeah.
I got something to say about
This
that.
is the Cheesecake Factory.
Like a Cheesecake Factory pop perimeter.
This is the Cheesecake Factory.
Hey.
This is a chain restaurant. Someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant.
He ain't never gonna get a black woman again in his life.
I'm talking about you.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about that. Yeah. Come on, Gabby, go on in. Come on, we're gonna talk about it.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the part 2 real quick. It's like a 2-part.
She looked like she's supposed to be at the Cheesecake Factory. Talking about some all this, like.
Why are you recording? Even if you feel this way, if you feel like you're too good for Cheesecake Factory, To the point where you got posted on social media? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you feel?
And Cheesecake Factory is good. I like Steak Market ATL and I like Cheesecake Factory. I like both.
He took her home, by the way. He took her home. And she was like, we're not going nowhere else. And he was like, mind you, they were supposed to be going to like a nice fancy restaurant, but she was late and they lost the reservation.
Jesus Christ.
So he thought of
McDonald's.
So he thought of Cheesecake Factory, and that's where she.
That man looked like he actually got money. Look at how he looked, and he is.
She looked like she was listening to social media too much.
She missed out on her.
First of all,
the
purple lipstick with the green dress. You giving goddamn Payless.
It's giving 2005.
She giving Applebee's on a Friday night.
Yeah. She's giving Cheesecake Factory.
First of all, I got some food at Cheesecake Factory and walked out with me a nice little mousse cheesecake. You know what I'm saying? Made him two. You know what I mean?
That cheesecake is what? A slice? Cause almost $20 a slice.
Come on now.
Yeah.
She tripping. So I think everybody realizes she's a dog ass. So, Kazadi, you can take over. What other content you got, man?
I think that's it, man. I think that's it for this episode, bro.
First of all, let's say again, happy birthday, Kazadi. We got one more podcast. Are you going to do the podcast next week? I know you got a lot going on.
We're gonna see.
We're gonna see, but you know what I'm saying? He might be married the next time y'all see him on here. You know what I'm saying? Might be married, man. So shout out to my boy. Shout out to Kazadi, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tasia in the building, of course, reoccurring guest.
I gotta take back my cap.
Leroy back, everybody back, everybody. I love these when everybody show up, man. But appreciate everybody for attending.
Salute
and we out, baby.
We out. Blah.